Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today, on this episode, we're going to be going over on the Souls of Darkness server, the Red Quest, or Soul Storyline. So, in a previous video, I was talking about how there's the different quests. Well, we're going to do, of course, this one here, and it's all in one location. It's going to be the easiest one to do. So, to get in and out of it, it's going to be down here on the bottom right of the runway. So if you see these two Humvees right here and the trash can, you know you're in the right spot. You always want to try to make sure that nobody's already here doing it. And lock that up. And if there's not, then you need to claim in the chat. So anything that's quest related or has bosses or anything, you need to claim. This includes I know I didn't mention it before, but there's a dark horde. There's a daytime one and a nighttime one. So like right here, I'll just put in the chat, claim McDonald's airfield. And it lets everybody know that I'm going to be doing this. So you want to I recommend going ahead and looting or checking this out here. So we got like a gun here. There's a hollow sight. Someone left some paper. I don't really recommend grabbing weapons attachments. Oh, MCX, perfect. But you can grab little thing with MDR, that'll work. Just little things. Everything's gonna add up. So now you'll just run in here and right through here. And what the first thing you want to do is run over here and jump on top of this. Now I'm going to be able to run through this a lot quicker being that I have what kind of gun I have, but I'm going to do it as if I don't have the good gun. So you'll want to end up, well, I don't want them guys to trigger just yet. I want basically these guys that are lit up to come to me. So I'll shoot these other guys that are a little easier to kill that I don't want to kill. Put my earplugs on so it's not so loud. But for me, they're easy to kill. But starting out, if you start out with the other gun, it probably won't be. I probably should be a little bit better on the lookout here. Never claimed to have good aim. These guys. Now they can aggro from pretty far away. Don't want him here. Because these transparent guys, these are going to be the ones that you will be skinning. So these are going to be the ones that you definitely want to try to get grouped together. So see, all them guys are still way down there, so we will leave them alone for the meantime. And another thing too is you'll probably want, once you get the chance to go up to the black market, is you want to get this knife. The Baller Z knife. It's I can't remember how much it is. It's not too much. I think it's like 15,000. I could be wrong. I think they've changed some prices on stuff, but you know, it's not like you're gonna be spending $1 million on it, so you can do some basic looting and get it. But once you kill all these guys, then you just want to skin the ones that you can skin. And then you want to grab everything. The bones, the meat, everything. Now the bones are the only thing that can't sell, but you want to pick those up so that way that's less entities on the map. Basically, it's to be nice and help with the server performance, because some people don't pick that stuff up. A lot of new players especially won't pick them up. So we'll go ahead and just spam pick all this up. I don't care where it goes in my inventory because I've got so much inventory space it don't matter. Now I probably will be editing this run just for the simple fact of I'm going to be looting as well, and I don't want to bore you guys with every little detail. But I can definitely, real quick, before I start doing my actual looting, hang on, I need to get this guy too. But before I do my actual looting here, I will show you guys the path you can take. There's two different ways. You can go that way or this way. I loot both sides. But basically, you'll just run in this direction. And I will show you guys where to go. Sorry, it's just going to take me just a minute to get all the way down here. You'll be doing a lot of running here. I'm going to take care of these guys. And get the earplugs put on. And this is nice too for me because I'm actually aggroing these guys. So that gap in the wall right there, that walkway you see, that's going to be where you want to go. And as soon as you walk up to it, it's going to activate the final boss. So I would wait until you loot everything here before you activate him. So I'm going to go ahead and get these guys taken care of. And I will be back and show you guys from that boss on. Alright, so now once you have looted both sides, and I do recommend both sides, and you've gotten everything, you've killed all the creatures, you'll be ready to do the boss. So he's gonna, as soon as you get up here, just a little ahead of me here, you'll activate him and he'll spawn right in front of you. If you do not have a gun like what I've got here, the lava baller, or I mean, well, the lava is just a skin, but the baller, I'm going to recommend you to, once you activate them, kind of run back this way and probably get on top of that shipping container. But because I have this gun, I don't have to worry about doing that because I can kill them off pretty quick. So we'll just run up here, activate them. I like to kind of get them to aggro on me a little bit, so you can kind of see how ugly he is. Sometimes they don't want to aggro when you want them to. Sometimes they do. So kill him off. And he would spawn the red DNA card. It's not a guarantee, but sometimes he does, sometimes he don't. So that red DNA card, in case y'all don't know, that's it. Like I said, it's not a guarantee. All these bosses, it's not a guarantee to get this stuff. So now with him dead, and you got your card, if he has it, you'll proceed. Now this next area is where things get a little trickier. So basically, these over here acted normal, so we'll just say that they didn't run through stuff. These guys over here, on the other hand, will. So I just run this way. I just make a beeline straight over here towards the center. And they will aggro on me as I run by. You see how they turn and aggro on me. Same thing with them guys over there to the right. You just run through here, and on top. Now all these guys, they run through everything. So another thing also I like to do, because I'm going to be up here, is I like to open that. And now, you just take out a few of these guys. Let me put on some earplugs. If I can hit him, I'm bad at aiming. I like to get rid of all these ones that don't, that's not skinnable. Basically the no money zombies. See, now run from everywhere. This is why I like to play PvE. I'm not a very good shot. Okay, and I think once they get pretty much well anything that's going to aggro one is going to aggro. Then I'll go ahead and start killing all the ones below me. And once you get all these guys done, you can now skin these guys and you can loot. I don't really loot this stuff back here much, but sometimes I might grab it on my way out. But what you'll want to do from here is you'll loot all these containers, these tents if you want. Those tents over there. And I like to run to that helicopter. Now this helicopter I'm looking at is going to be the only one, the only heli crash without smoke that will spawn loot on it. It won't always have loot, but sometimes it will. And what I like to do from there is I'll run over to the right. I'll kind of show you, as long as nothing else is alive. Okay. Kind of show you guys where they would be. Okay, so I like to run to just the other side of this wall right here I'm looking at. You'll go around it, and there'll be like a round thing, like a big spoil thing that you can jump on top of. And from there is where I'll take out the rest of those guys that are everywhere. But I'm going to go ahead and get this stuff looted up real quick, kind of show you guys. Oh, and these containers, I recommend always checking these containers. They usually, I have the better luck out of these. And these right here I wouldn't recommend grabbing because of how much inventory space they'll take up. I mean, it's not a whole lot, but if you don't have a lot of space like I do, it'll fill up your inventory real quick. And then on top of that, they don't sell at normal traders. You have to go to the black market to sell them. So let me get these guys skinned up, and I will catch you guys over there at that next location. Alright guys, so once you get this looted up, don't forget on the other side there's these Humvees. Don't forget to check those once you get done with over here. But I ran from there, checked those Humvees, checked these tents, this heli, and I just ran in here and checked this shipping container. Like I said, I don't really mess with the tents. Sometimes I'll spawn guns and medical stuff, but it's not really what I'm looking for. All these Humvees and stuff, you definitely want to check them. They don't always spawn the good stuff, but sometimes they do. But now I will just go ahead and run around this corner here, and I'll show you the spot. And just jump up on here. And this is just where I kind of hold a stand at. The ones that are at distance, I'll only kill the non-$Z zombies. So when these guys get kind of closer, I'll take them out. I like to bunch them up as much as I can. Now, this area is going to take you guys a while, so that's why I'm cutting, so that way I don't make a super long video. Just kind of show the basic premise of what you need to do. You get some of those guys back there aggroed on me. So you see you got a guy back here that's not aggroing. Get that skeleton. I always like to go by make them run to you rather than you run to them trying to look for them. Because if you have to run to look for them, you might not get them all. So that'd be money lost. These guys are where most of your money's probably going to be at. Yeah. These guys will be where most of your money is, 100%. See, they kind of don't want to aggro just right, so sometimes you got to kind of persuade them to kind of come towards you. They are not the smartest things, but they'll get you pretty good if you let them. they could definitely do some damage to you. They'll take you out quick if you don't have that type of armor that I have. So we kill him, and then this one should aggro fully or not. We'll just drop him where he stands. And so from here, I'm going to go ahead and get these guys all skinned up and loot this little area. And then I'm going to show you guys the next spot that I get. Alright guys, so once y'all get that cleared up over there by that plane, don't forget to loot it. There'll be loot inside of it and on those little containers behind it. You'll come over here. You can loot this camo building. You'll loot these containers. And those you can access from the backside of them. But over here is another little hidden area. You don't have to worry about zombies over here, but you got some containers over here. You got some barracks and a bunch more containers back here in the back. Now I love this little hidey hole. I actually found it by accident, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this spot looted as well. Just wanted to make sure I showed you guys this so you don't miss any spots. If you guys come to do this, I recommend getting as much inventory space built up as possible, because that's how you're going to make the most amount of money as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and get this looted up, and then I'm going to continue over to the next area. So basically I'll just kind of run back and over that way a little bit and show you guys what to do from there. Alright guys, so once y'all completed that area over there with all the shipping containers, and you come back out, come past that building, you'll come over here to this side of this wall, and there'll be a few more enemies here, of course. You can run down and loot these. Now there's still some guys down there, because that last section I don't really loot because there's not really much going on. So I just hit those tents to the left, hit these up on my way back, and I'll come over here because this is the direction you need to go to hit the Area 2 boss. So we're in Area 2, and then we got the Area 2 final boss right over here. And I'm going to go ahead and hit these buildings up real quick. And you're not going to always in every building find something of value. Now if there's stuff in there you want to keep, so like this right here, here's a collectible item. That's worth some money. Now if there's stuff you see that you want, of course, go ahead and grab it. There's nothing that's going to hurt that. And then we'll check this last one here. Make sure that there's nothing of value or anything I want. And then this is where your second boss will spawn. So you look on the top left of the screen. Oh, there he is. I'm just going to take him out real quick. Okay, so he's out. Now he'll drop an orange key card, which he doesn't have. But if he has it, you will be able to access this shed, which will give you a sea chest in it, of course. Which, let me go ahead and just kind of clean this up a little bit. Grab that chest. I'm going to throw that in there and throw it away. I don't have any use for any normal sea chests. But this right here will give you the full lava baller suit. So, like this plate carrier, it'll be the lava version. So the same thing that my the same look this is. It'll also give you the helmet, a 500 slot backpack, basically the whole gear set. It don't give you no gun or anything, but it gives you the wearable items, night vision, helmet, all that good stuff. So now we'll move into Area 3. Now this is where things, it takes a little bit more time. So for me, I usually recommend just running over here. Again, if you don't have like the gear, the clothing that I have with all the armor and the guns, just jump up on these containers. But I'm gonna kind of show you how I'll do it. Is I'll just run over here in the open and I'll just kind of start opening fire on these guys. Just kind of getting rid of the ones that I don't want. You're going to want to kill them all. You'll aggro a whole lot of guys here. So there'll be guys coming from the right side, and then you got these guys behind this plane. Some guys over this way, like that guy. I don't like these guys because they make a lot of noise, like with the heartbeat and the whispering. So I'll go ahead and get these guys taken care of. Once you do, you can loot like where I'm at, go around. So that castle wall is just a circle in the middle of the runway. And once I get all this done, I'll kind of show you guys from there where to go to access the Area 3 boss. Alright guys, so once y'all get all this around here looted up, so we were over there whenever I left off, and I looted all those shipping containers that were over there. Got these buildings. I went around. That side has got the plane on it. Again, don't forget to loot the plane. And I worked my way around the back side of this. This is just a circle here in the middle. Come around, killed all these guys. You can loot this area over here if you want, but I usually don't. But this is going to be your way into Area 3. I've already activated it, but I haven't actually went up here and started shooting. But if you go up here, get up on this wall, you'll see that they're all just here. So you can just take them out. And once you get all these guys, I'm gonna go ahead and reload my mag. Now that was my higher powered gun. It's the 338 with the higher fire rate. But once you get all them, you can go ahead and hop down, and there is no fall damage. You don't have to worry about that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get these guys skinned up real quick before I begin the last stage of the final boss. Just because I like to just get it done and over with, instead of having to do something after I get them. So yeah, just don't forget to grab everything, guys. So you'll get the bones, steaks, and it's mainly the skins and the meat that you want to grab. That's going to be your higher value, but the bones, again, is just to help keep the area clean. So we still got a few guys here. If I can get it. Sometimes when they're piled up like this, it makes it a little bit more difficult to actually hit your triggers to skin them. Oh, because he is over that way. There it is. Get the triggers for all that. Pick everything up. This is all money. Just money, money, money. Alright, now then, make sure that's all of them. Yep. So once you get all that done, then you'll want to walk right here, and you'll activate the third boss. So once you do that, he's going to spawn right there. So let me go ahead and aggro him out. Now this is where you do not want him to hit you. This guy will one-tap you. But for me, it's no big deal, because I know I can kill him quick. So that's him. And then he'll drop you a purple key when he has it, and that purple key will open this up. And of course, when you open this up, yeah, see that it requires more purple. But once you open this up, this is what's going to give you your actual red key. So let me show you what that looks like in case. Yeah, so this is where you're going to get the red key. So that first one drops you this one. The second one drops you an orange key that you go ahead and just use. And then this third one will drop you the actual key. And of course some of these and some of those, some of these medications, some drinks, things like that. And you want to take it all. But once you're done here, you will now go ahead and head out this way. Now it's set up to where you can jump out, but you can't jump back in. So you can get out here. And then we'll just go ahead and start running back now that we're done. You can, if you guys want, if there's spots that you missed looting, you can loot some more on your way back. I typically don't. You're probably not going to have room to do that until you get to getting a lot of inventory space like I have. And I'll let you guys just see the full run through all the way back here, so that way you know, so you can be reminded of the route. And some of the bosses, they can, all the stuff does respawn after so long. So when we get back to the area 1, those guys, the triggers will respawn them in. I don't do that. I won't do it again. Just so in case somebody else might be waiting or something to come and do it. Now, one thing I do happen to do is I keep forgetting to loot these 2 tents right here that are in front of me. So I'm going to go ahead and loot these on my way out. Some of this stuff actually doesn't spawn anything when you guys are looting around. Some things won't actually have stuff in it. It's more for decoration. But that's alright. Yeah, see, look, we got another gun that's a couple thousand more. And don't feel bad about being greedy, guys. This stuff will, this stuff spawns right back pretty much. Like once the timer is up and the bosses can respawn, the loot spawns back in. This is going to be the way back out. And like I said earlier, guys, this is going to be a long, you're going to be doing a lot of running, so be prepared for the time. It's going to take you, oh yeah, and don't forget to loot this tent as well. Because when I first run in, I just go right past it, so I don't aggro everything on me before I get some more safe. Sometimes there's stuff here, sometimes there's not. But that's okay. Let's head back out. And yeah, you guys also don't forget these trucks. These trucks spawn good loot on them as well. I think I've already looted it, yeah. So you won't get, like I said, this is not a consistent thing. That is, you're not guaranteed going to get every spot's going to spawn good stuff or even spawn anything. The same thing with the bosses. That's just kind of, I got it set up like that on purpose. Ooh, look at that. You had a gun respawn. If I can grab it. If you really wanted to, though, you could kind of double loop through all this stuff, but I'd rather not. I just kind of, if I see something, I'll grab it. See, like this right here, pink glowing rock. That's a collectible item. But yeah, you just head back out. Don't forget this tower here at the end. See, it reset the trigger by accident. But running out, it will reset it, but I don't usually go for them guys again. And then I like to double check these one last time. See, because you got a gun right there. And, oh, that was just optic. Wait, yeah. Okay, so, you know all them bones you guys picked up, you could actually, on this server, if you press O on your keyboard, up here at the top, you can just type in bones. Oh, wait, if I don't move my mouse when I go to type. So you type in bones, and down here on the bottom, you can 2 right clicks to move to container. And I like to left click once just to make sure down there at the bottom it says it's going to go to the waste container, and you just start spamming your right click. And this is, if you guys are not familiar with it, this is your search inventory. This is a really nice thing to have on servers. I'm really glad this one's got it, because if you get a large amount of storage, it's hard to find things. So once that's all in there, then I always like to make sure to empty the can. And it's good to go. Now from here, guys, what you want to do is, more than likely, you're not going to be like me and have a helicopter and just do whichever one you want. but I would recommend just going ahead and going back to main trader, and all those guns you picked up, you'll find that so you got your entryway here. You go to the other side of the garage, and there'll be a little shed with the tool trader. Buy you a bunch of gun cleaning kits. Repair all your guns before you sell them. And where you will sell them at, there's a gas station on this side. There'll be a stairway up, and you'll go over there and sell it. Now, some guns won't be able to sell. That'll be okay. Not everything's going to sell, but the things you know are going to be worth more money, for example, are going to be like these black SR25s. Pristine, you do repair to pristine on here. They will sell for $25K, and there are the MK14s, if I can find one. I know I'll pick some up. So like this right here, this should sell for like $35K. AR-15, another $25K, I think. But that's where you're going to make your money, is with everything being repaired. Collectibles you can't repair, but if you do find like these golden axes and silver, and then the golden swords and silver swords, those are the only collectible items that you can repair, and you will use a sharpening stone for those, and you will maximize the amount of money you get. As you can see here, I got just a bunch of random collectibles. They're all just different prices. A way you can know if a gun's going to be valuable or not is how much inventory space it takes. So even though these two guns take up about the same amount of space, they sell for a different price, but they do sell for more than, say, for example, your vanilla M16A2. This ain't going to sell for much. So I'm really not going to be worried about repairing them, because they only sell for a couple thousand, unless you want to take the time. One thing else I do recommend you grab is, if you find these Singularity cell ammo boxes, grab those, because you eventually will probably get the Singularity rifle. Now, it's not the most OP gun, but it's part of the Banov quest line gun. But yeah, there's that. So yeah, you'll go to main trader, repair all the guns, sell them, and then you can head up to collectibles trader, and the guy or the vending machine outside is where you will sell all of your collectibles, the human steaks, and the skins. And that's basically how you do this and make your money. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't know if I will be recording another video till this following weekend to do maybe the next quest line, but I will be doing another quest line for sure. But you guys tell me what y'all think and what y'all want to see also on top of this, and we will see you guys later. Peace out.